Well, good morning to you too. How did you sleep? Oh, you still look a bit sleepy. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. As long as you slept well, waking up feeling sleepy is, I feel, kind of expected. Like, if you slept well, you should wake up just feeling that little like kiss of sleep, as it were. That lingeringness, you know? Exactly. Oh, look at those slow blinking big eyes. Did you have any dreams? No, fair enough. I didn't have any that I could remember either, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. No, sometimes you hear them, sometimes you don't. It's to be expected, I feel. No, I wouldn't really think about it too much. Well, sometimes you remember them, sometimes we don't. That's all. That's right. Come cuddling close. You moved really quite quickly there. I was merely saying. You know, only just woken up. And yet you practically leapt across to come in and cuddle. Oh, is that so? Well, what makes you say that? I see. No, I didn't say a word, did I? I acknowledged that you had told me an interesting piece of information. Well, sometimes we do just wake up that way, and that's okay. No, because sometimes we just wake up and the mood strikes, as it were. Yeah. Well, don't worry. Because there's nothing to worry about. It's not like it's not something that I've thought about. I just said I thought about it. I mean, there may be specifics to it, but it's hard to tell at this stage. You know, I also just woke up. Perhaps I'll be a bit more focused soon. Perhaps I'll have a lot more to focus on. And a lot more to enjoy focusing on. See? Woken up like that. And to think of the ways that, well, the ways we could use that feeling. Hey, I just mean, like, you know, if you wake up with a good bit of energy, you could, you know, there's always things we could do today. We could put that energy to use. You want to put that energy to use. Well, I can see why. You know, when you slept well, you wake up feeling revitalized. Exactly. That little morning boost. Could not agree more. Best putting it to use while you know it's there, because it's not every morning we wake up and feel so energized. I don't think I'm teasing you. I'm just stating facts, enjoying the conversation. Nothing too untoward out there. If you feel like I'm teasing, I do apologize. Teasing should be fun for both parties. Well, it should be, you know. If the other person isn't enjoying it, it's not teasing, it's just a bit cruel, don't you think? Exactly. Like I said, both parties should be enjoying it. It's what makes it fun. It's what makes it teasing. See, I knew you'd understand. Look at that big smile. Usually when you have that big smile, it means you want something. Would you like to share with me what it is you want? Would you like to tell me what's going on in that wonderful mind of yours? Well, what kind of lots of things? You know, I'm starting to get the feeling that you may have had a dream or two and you're just not telling me. So why don't you enlighten me? Tell me what you'd like. Tell me what mischief that smile is hiding. Because it is always hiding something, and you will lay there and bat those big eyelashes at me and say, no, 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 no. You know, simple creature, just happy to exist, but there is always something behind that smile. Because there is. I have known you long enough now. Indeed, it was one of the first things I learned about you. You carry much mischief in such a small package. Well, are you going to tell me, or are you going to leave me in suspense? And now who's teasing who? Yes, I am enjoying it. I enjoy these fun little back and forths. Especially when I know something is up. When I know that there is something going on. So what are you going to tell me, or am I going to have to guess? Because I'm happy to spend a little bit of time guessing and playing your little game. But I really do think you'd much rather play my little game. Well, you know, we do have such fun together, don't you think? And I know that you like needing me, being needed by me. Teamwork really is, I think, what I'm getting at with that. But sometimes you just wake up insatiable. You know, needing all that energy revitalized after sleeping. Yes, breakfast, exactly. That's precisely what I was talking about. No, I don't see anything wrong with a nice hearty breakfast. Sets you up for the day. Most important meal of the day. At least that's what I'm always being told and what you always read. Well, that's okay. I think it's safe to say that we both got something else in mind. One of the joys of waking up close to each other. A morning where we have nothing else to do, nothing to distract us. Exactly. Where I could just take my time if I so wished. But by the look in your eyes, it's not quite what you have in mind, is it? No, not at all. See, sometimes you are just so easy to read. And it is delightful to be able to read and see what it is you want written all over your face. You are so easy to read. So easy for me to read. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Do you? Do you not enjoy the way that I can look into what you want? The way that I can see what you're craving? Well, you never seem to complain about it before. But if it's so much of a problem, I suppose we can always just skip right ahead to breakfast instead. Oh, no, no, no. No, I didn't think so. Like I said, sometimes I can see exactly what it is you want. And there's nothing wrong with that. You are mine to read after all. Just as you can read me. Exactly. See, that's it. That is the point exactly. Open communication, honest communication, and communication doesn't have to just be in written and spoken words. Sometimes it's all about a look, body language, things like that, and we need to pay attention to it. Just as I'm paying attention to you. Just as you have all of my focus, all of my attention, every ounce of it, just on you. Now see, there's that smirk, that mischievous grin. I know exactly what that means. Like I said, I pay attention and I know how you communicate. Just as you know how I communicate. Well, when you put the effort in, it's easy. And soon it becomes no effort at all. Soon it's second nature. Just part of what we do. Like breathing. Exactly. And I can read you and I can tell what you want.